For our curtsy squat set, you'll stay on one leg for the first set, and then on the second round, switch to the other side. So stepping that opposite foot back behind the front one and crossing it over just a little bit. Not too far over, we just still want that space between the front and back leg. So you'll go down into your curtsy, bring that knee up, keep that belly button pulled in, getting a little core work here, pushing off that front heel. If you are on a tile or hardwood floor and you want to use a towel or your socks, you can always slide that foot back and make it more of a glider curtsy. With that, we're going to pair a skater, so you can hover that back leg, practice your balance, hopping as far as you can, or if you want to add a little bit more of a cardio boost, touch the floor and you can bring that back foot down to the ground. Okay guys, we have an oblique set here. So we're going to do some alternating punches with a twist, and then we'll go into a step forward lunge with a row. Okay, so from here, you've got your feet about shoulder distance apart, maybe a little wider. You're gonna do a little pulse twist with a punch. All right, so it's not too much of a squat. We're pivoting that toe towards the direction that we're punching. So it's gonna look like this. I want a little more force in that punch, working the arms, belly button pulled in, really using those obliques on that twist. Then you'll go right into a step forward lunge. So you're gonna row down the side of the leg that is stepping forward, and you're alternating sides. So getting a little bit more oblique work in here, pushing off that heel as you lift. And don't forget to breathe. Okay, we're starting off with a split squat to a modified burpee. So you're gonna bring that back foot behind you if you have a piece of furniture. If not, you can still just do a regular lunge on the floor. You're gonna hop the opposite foot forward just a couple inches. Make sure that that hip is not opening up, that you're nice and squared off. And then you're gonna send that back knee straight down to the ground, pushing off that front heel, keeping that core nice and tight. For your second one, we'll bring the hands down to the floor. I'm just gonna hop over here so you can see my plank a little bit better. And so as you come down, you'll bring the opposite foot back up onto the couch, lower into your push-up, and stand it back up. If you want, you can add a little hop here at the top. Now, if you don't have your couch handy, or if you would rather not do that elevated push-up, you can keep that foot hovered here. I'll just angle off so I have room, and you're gonna walk it out, push up with that foot up, and walking it right back up, or you can do the same thing with both feet flat on the ground. Okay, since you're already in your plank position on the couch, we're gonna do a mountain climber set to a tricep dip. And of course, you can do the same thing on the floor if you don't wanna put your feet on your couch. So my couch is super bouncy. I don't really want to run it out so fast. I'm going to use this time more to work on some core strength. So I'm going to take it a little slower. But of course, if you want to get the heart rate up, please feel free to do a mountain climber. So I'm just going to bring those knees in just like we did in warm up, a little bit quicker, and just really working on that strength and stability through my core. Your second one, you're going to bring the hands behind you on the couch. Come over here and make sure those elbows are straight back, belly button pulled in, chest is open, shoulders down and back, and we are sending those elbows straight back so that you're using the triceps. Don't push off the heels. I know I'm always saying that, but this is not the place to use those glutes. This is all about the arms. And of course, you can do this on the floor as well. Just keep that butt hovered. Make sure the shoulders are stacked right over the wrists. And again, using that tricep strength to lift. All right, final set, guys. We're starting with a one-leg bridge. So you're gonna sit down in front of your couch, scoot the butt up so it's right in front. You've got a nice 90-degree angle bend with the legs, and then bring the opposite leg straight up in the air. Try to keep it straight. Here, I'll do this one so you can see. And now if you can't keep the leg straight, I recommend putting it into more of a tabletop position, keeping that knee stacked over the hip like so. So as you lift, you're pushing off the heel of the foot on the couch and squeezing that same glute. If that's too much, you can always put both feet down and modify into a regular bridge. All right, your second one, we're gonna start on the knees here. So you're gonna stay nice and low. Your core is really gonna help you out here. We're gonna go into a low squat, back down to our knees. Up and back down. Now, if you're really talented and you want to go into a squat jump from here, go for it. So you would start here and you're gonna hop it up, down, hop it up, okay? So you're gonna bring those knees high, keep those abs engaged, and really pull that belly button in. We're gonna do these high knees for about 10 seconds. When you're done with that, you're gonna go right into some butt kicks. So you'll bring those heels up towards the butt. Again, keeping that core engaged. We're warming up our hamstrings here. When those 10 seconds are up, you're gonna go right into some air squats. So bring those feet about shoulder distance apart. We're gonna send the butt down and back, really squeezing to lift. You've got 10 squats right here. Next up, some step back lunges. We're gonna do 5 on each side for a total of 10. And making sure that that knee hovers about an inch off the ground, pushing off that heel to lift, still keeping those abs engaged. From there, we're gonna go into some planks. So we'll start by holding a high plank. So bring those shoulders down and back, pulling that belly button up, squeeze those abs, and you're just gonna hold. You can take a downward dog in between, and then we'll go into some slow and controlled mountain climbers, followed by some slow and controlled crossbody climbers, and then some slow and controlled spiders. And the reason I say slow and controlled is we really wanna warm up the core and warm up the back before you run it out. So you're gonna bring that knee under the chest, squeezing through the quad to engage the core. After that, you've got those 10 crossbody climbers and then 10 spiders. We're gonna add in a little stretch since you're probably a little stiff from being at home. So from that plank, you're gonna go into a downward dog. Move the feet in a couple inches, maybe just an inch, and then bring that foot high in the air to a one-legged dog. Take the foot to the outside of the left hand and then open up for that stretch. Bring that foot back to meet your opposite one. And then you're gonna go into a side plank. Warm up those obliques. Maybe do some hip dips here. Back to center, and then you'll walk it back up. Make sure you do that on each side. Finally, we're gonna do another set of squats, but we're gonna add a hip opener. So you'll do 10 of these, taking it down and back, bring that knee up and around, really opening up those hips. From there, we're just gonna go right into some jumping jacks, get that heart rate back up. You'll do this for 20 seconds. Feel free to add in any other warm-up exercises or any other stretches that you need.